Have you ever heard a singer sing something technically perfect? Or maybe you're recording yourself and you listen back and you're like, I actually nailed this take, but it's missing something. If that's ever happened to you, it's because you're missing something that a lot of great R&B artists instinctively know that a lot of singers actually overlook completely. R&B singers break rules on purpose and with intention. And they do this for impact, for emotion, for soul, for connection to the audience. I'm Crystal Sherrill, professional R&B vocal coach at Indie Artist School, and today I'm gonna give you 5 pro-level R&B secrets, and once you apply them, your voice won't just sound better, it will sound real. But before we do, please click like, subscribe, and click the notification bell so you can be the first alerted for my next video. This next secret creates the vibe. Secret number 1. And it's probably one of my favorites, and that is playing around with time. You don't always sing exactly on the beat. Sometimes you sing around it. For an example, I'm gonna sing a line in 2 different ways, and I want you to listen for the anticipation, where the sauce lies, okay? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Accent the middle, accent the in between. You accent and emphasize different places in the rhythm, and I'm genuinely, I can't even do this example without like vibing out and kind of like dancing. So try this at home. Record a phrase, sing it again, flirt with the beat. Secret number 2. Most singers actually try to polish their voice into oblivion, whether it's with auto-tune, taking 50 takes for one small, tiny phrase. Great R&B artists actually know that emotion is actually more important than perfection. They let the texture, the air, and even the emotionality come through in their music, even if that means it may sound a little imperfect here and there. One of the issues that happens is when you sing something so technically well, you may run into the issue of losing some of the emotion out of it. I know that I've done this myself through recordings. It's also one of the common reasons why sometimes an artist sounds better live than they do in their studio recordings. There's more emotion, there's more feeling, and there's more connection. Here's an example. I'm gonna sing one phrase very clean and precise, and I'll sing another one with a little bit of imperfection, but more emotion. And I want you to tell me if you can hear the difference. I don't wanna let it go. I don't wanna let it go. Do you hear how that tension just pulls you in a little bit more? Okay, so for you right now, I want you to try this. I want you to pick a lyric, and I want you to intentionally pull back or distort one word where it makes the most sense. Allow that word to sound breathy, or allow that word to sound a little tight. Allow that word to go where it wants to go emotionally, and see how it changes your performance. This next secret is a secret that a lot of singers get wrong. Secret number 3, holding back is a power move. If you've been trying to wow people by belting all the time and just showing your power at every phrase and every note, it's not having the impact that you want it to have 9 times out of 10. You see, R&B is about contrast. If you want to make the most impact, you need to be dynamic. In order for that power to really land and hit your audience, you need to contrast it against something a little bit softer sometimes. Okay, I'm gonna do a demonstration here, and I'm gonna first sing it loud all the way through, and then I'm gonna do another one where it's a little bit softer. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. I'm standing on my own 2 feet. Which one made you want to lean in and hear a little bit more? Try this. I want you to sing a chorus at half the volume that you normally do at certain places. And I want you to feel how much more control it takes to do that, to be able to turn it down and turn it up exactly when you need to. This next secret, if you don't get this right, it'll make you just seem like a show off and not relatable to your audience. Secret number 4, runs aren't only about speed and pitch accuracy. They're also about meaning. You can learn how to sing fast runs, but they're not gonna have that impact you want if they're not intentional. In fact, sometimes they can take away from a song if you're doing too much and it doesn't make sense in the context of what you're singing. So we're gonna do this. I'm actually gonna demonstrate a run sung 2 different ways so that you can see the difference of the intentionality. No way. So right now I'm just emphasizing the notes. I'm just making sure they fit in the pocket. That's it, really. And they're barely fitting, okay? But that's just singing a run for the sake of singing a run. It's basically like I'm trying to make this song fit this run that I know, rather than letting this song call for the run. Let's think about the frame of mind. No way. No way. No way. Now I'm not trying to just squeeze as many notes as I can. It's getting in the frame of mind of what am I trying to say? So try this at home. If you've been singing a run that's really flashy, which I love flashy runs, I want you to try slowing it down in some spaces and exaggerating certain notes in the run and see how dynamic it becomes. If as you're doing this, you're realizing, ooh, I need to polish up on my riffs and runs, check out my online singing course, The R&B Singer's Arsenal, by clicking the links below. Or you could schedule a 15-minute live vocal diagnostic with me and sign up for my one-on-one live coaching program. All my links are going to be linked below. If you don't want to just be another good singer that's forgettable, this next secret could make all the difference. Secret number 5. R&B singers sculpt their tone according to what they want to convey at the moment. They use breathiness, nasality, grit, crying, so many techniques just to get the emotion across. And not only to create emotion, but to get their hallmark identity as a vocalist. Here's an example. I'm gonna be singing a phrase 3 different ways. The last one, I'm gonna put them all together. Loving you is hard. Loving you. Loving you. Loving you is hard. Loving you. Loving you. Loving you is hard. Loving you. Loving you. I'm a smooth girly. Like, that's just where I live. But depending on the type of artist you are, there might be certain techniques that you do a little bit better than others. And your main challenge is going to be to diversify a little bit intentionally so that you could switch in between when you need to. It doesn't have to be the whole style of your singing. You could even try a mixture of the 3 for specific words in the phrase. So here's an example of me trying to use all 3 on the same phrase. All right, here we go. Loving you is hard. Loving you. Loving you. All right, like, honestly, that's my favorite. That's when you emphasize certain things to convey the emotion. You see what I'm saying? It's not about a perfect take. It's not about being pitch perfect. It's not about your tone being always exactly the same. Your onset is always soft or your onset's always hard to have a cohesive sound, so much so that you have no dynamics in your voice. If you want to convey more emotion, this is the way. And I want you to try this for yourself at home. I want you to record yourself singing something 3 different ways, maybe even 4 different ways. And I want you to pay attention to the difference in the tone, in the color, in the emotion, and which one has the most impact. And most of all, which one feels the most like you. Remember, none of them are correct, but each one is true to the moment. That authenticity is what gives you soul. That's what R&B singers understand. It's not just about sounding good, because it is about sounding good, make no mistake. But that's not all. It's also important to sound like you. So let's run it all back, okay? Because we covered a lot today. Remember, flirt with the beat. It's emotion over perfection. Restrain on purpose for impact. Make sure your riffs and runs are meaningful and not just flashy for no reason. Make sure your tone is personalized for you and conveys the message you want to send. These are the skills that a lot of singers skip and just focus on the technical side, but R&B singers know it's important to master these skills to have lasting impact. If this unlocked something for you and you're ready to apply it to your own voice, I've got something even better for you. You can sign up for a 15-minute vocal diagnostic by clicking the link below, and I'll personally help you identify what's holding your voice back. Is it something technical, or is it more about developing the soul in your voice? Either way, I'll help you identify it so that you can finally move forward and express yourself the way you want to as a vocalist. And in the meantime, go ahead and click over here to learn more.